take my time by making you tremble, kissing in places that you like. It's pouring from heaven, girl, it's a blessing I invite. I'm living a fantasy when I look you in your eyes. I need you badly, whisper in my ear. I know it's your one and mama, I hear you loud and clear. Focus on my voice and let the world just disappear. And when you start feeling it, girl, don't stop until you're near. And when you're there, baby, say, nah, let it go. Wanting more with every stalk, cause she never felt like this before. And she don't make no
granola bar time. I love granola bar time. Yummy. What are y'all doing? What y'all doing? Jags, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Libra, hello, 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 hello. Jay decided to download Fortnite. I would kind of hope so. I would absolutely hope that you would do that. Don't get rid of it yet. Don't get rid of Fortnite yet. Light, hello, hello, hello. Because I got killed by a bot. I literally have a video of you being killed by a bot. Do you really want to download that, though? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to get rid of it just because you died to it? Getting ready to grub some lunch? Grub some lunch? I mean, do we get more romantic in here? How's that? Is that better? Does that suit your mood? But I got killed by a bot. I've been lasered by a bot. I wouldn't even worry about it. I probably die all the time to them. All the time. I wouldn't even worry about it. Yeah, I'd be used to it too. So today's stream. Pistol thought it'd be something else, huh? So we are going to define family friendly or plus 18. Because I have a feeling that there's communities out there that definitely think that we're family friendly, but really we're right in between family friendly and plus 18. So we will clarify that with definitions for people. Right. So I don't know if I can read that out. So it says, definition of family friendly. While exact definitions of family friendly vary per stream, in general, streamers here avoid using profanity, both on stream and in chat. Avoid engaging in vulgar or explicit discussions, all while promoting general positivity and good vibes. So, I'm going to now read out plus 18, which literally says, games rated 18 plus by other rating systems are fine to stream so long as they are not rated and they don't violate the standard language ROC TOS. Our goal at Twitch is to create a safe, welcoming, inclusive community platform where everyone can feel comfortable and have fun. The top language part says, Twitch's terms of service dictates that if your channel is broadcasting sexual activity, nudity, threats, or extreme violence, in-game activity, etc., etc. So, what we're trying to tell people is literally, we're not plus 18, but we do allow people over here to, obviously, they're going to swear, they're going to be in a game, it's going to come out, they're going to say shit, they're going to say ass, they're going to say the F word, they're going to say that. So, according to everyone's definition, that wouldn't be family friendly. Basically, when it comes down to our stream, and I wanted to give the definitions for everybody. That way they know where exactly we are, right? So, we are 100% 50-50. So, we believe that there's a line to every conversation that should be drawn in our chat. So, we're not plus 18 because I don't want to sit there and talk about sexual content all day or really screwed up crap that, there's just no point. There's no point to it. At the same time, I'm not going to pretend to be Mr. Rogers or, a Nick A30. And so our stream is basically 50-50. We allow people to engage and have fun and do the family-friendly thing. We also allow them leeway to say and do certain things within the stream. But again, there's a line. So just because we choose not to be a-holes in our stream, or we choose to allow people leeway because you're just sitting there family-friendly all day, that's not... First of all, that's not me. I can't sit there all day, every day, and not say like, oh, this game's ass. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I think people misconstrue what is family friendly, what is plus 18, and what is sitting in the middle. So I always tell people we are 50-50. So just because we like to keep a fun and warm atmosphere for people to come into and chat doesn't mean that, again, I'm Mr. Rogers. But just because we don't have it at plus 18 and talk about sexual content doesn't mean you can't come in and have some fun with different conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot of people that confuse on Twitch. And so to address what happened last night without really addressing what I seen or heard last night from a particular person. This person assumed that our channel was 100% family friendly, and then literally played one game with me months ago and said, well, Bomber's not very family friendly off a stream. So again, you misconstrued our channel for being 100% family friendly and 100% 18. We're right down the middle. We just choose not to be a-holes. And if I go off stream and play with adults and I feel like dropping an F-bomb, so be it. That, again, people don't realize that when I'm on stream, I like to keep it fun and conversations engaging, and sometimes those conversations go off. But I don't want to run a stream where it's constant a-holes coming through and being toxic all day. And people need to understand that different communities are going to run stuff different ways. But just because I prefer to have, a chat that's more fun and engaging, with some definitely fun banter, but I draw the line at certain topics, doesn't mean that off a stream I can't have fun like your usual person. You know what I mean? And so yesterday, I literally was up to about 4:30 this morning going, should I even address what happened? And for me, it's really a no. I addressed with that person. I felt that what they were saying in another stream was wrong. I told that streamer what I think that happened was wrong, and I don't waste any more time on it. So this was a topic that I was going to cover earlier, and it just kind of fell into the lap today. So you have to, when you're streaming, and maybe I haven't made it totally clear, and I need to put a stream element thing that goes boom. This is what our stream is. So again, there's definitions of plus 18 and there's definitions of family friendly. And the biggest thing we steer away from in any streamer is literally going to be politics, religion, and we stay clear of sexual content. And so there's a big reason why we stay clear of sexual content and conversations. So it's all about respecting the fact that we have adults in the stream, we have kids in the stream, we have teenagers in the stream. And at some point in your moral compass, and a lot of streamers don't care, that's perfectly fine, and that's when you mark plus 18. But my moral compass as a person is that I have respect for other people's children when it comes to certain topics, or the fact of we could have 10 females in the stream and I don't want 10 males charging at them or saying sexual explicit crap in my chat. And so as a streamer and as a community, that's what we've chosen. So if you come in and go, I had a shit ass day, that's perfectly fine in my chat. We're like, oh, why? What's up? Now, if you're coming in on my Twitch channel and literally I can see your comments are getting sexual towards people in the chat, well, I'm not plus 18. So we're going to automatically delete because I don't have plus 18 on my stream. You see what I'm saying? There's always lines to be drawn in different topics and different streams, are totally different when it comes to everything. But for me, my moral compass is, if you want to say shit ass fuck in a chat, you go right ahead. Everybody says it. Everybody has their days. Everybody has their games, and they get frustrated, and it comes out. And it's perfectly normal, and it's perfectly okay. Here's the difference. How you use those particular words is what dictates how the timeouts go, how bans go, etc. Right? So if you're coming in going, I had a shitty day, okay, well, tell me about it. You know what I mean? If you come in the chat and go, I'm going to absolutely effing shit on this guy, he's dog water. You know what I mean? Thank you, Silver. I appreciate it. It's called Silver. Look at it, Fruit Loop. It's called Salt and Pepper. Look. Pepper, salt. Pepper, salt. It's called different colors, you moron. My God, your stash is crooked. No, it's called gray. Gray mixed in with it, you turtle head. Turtle head. And again, welcome to YouTube. So, again, getting back to definitions is literally, it's about how you use the wording on whether it's acceptable in people's streams or not. Right? So again, it's pretty easy. Exactly a pylon, Jags. And again, our Twitch content is totally different than our YouTube. YouTube content is upfront. It's more personal. It's to the point, etc. We don't sit here and hold events and do game nights. It's all about getting to the point, what you need to know, opinions, what we've learned, research, etc. What up, August? So again, YouTube is totally different content. You know what I mean? So, I think literally you being Silver Plays is probably more than enough, content for me. So I think I'm literally just going to report and just put moron in here and then choose one. Let's see. Yeah, moron and report. There we go. So that's a lot easier. So say la vie to Silver Plays. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah. So back to our content. Now that moron's gone. Again, you have to be clear on your content and how things work. And so I wanted to come on today and make it very clear that family friendly underneath people's quotes, you know what I mean? Avoid using profanity both on stream and in chats. And we're okay with people using the word ass, shit, and F-bomb when it comes to certain things. Avoid engaging in vulgar or explicit conversations. And I don't want vulgar or sexual conversations being had in the chat. And it's out of respect that there's kids in the chat. And if their parents were literally sitting there and they're 11 years old, you know what I mean, watching a channel, I'm not going to be sitting here knowing that, you know, we shouldn't be talking about that stuff. And people need to keep that in mind. They need to keep it in mind. And so we literally have our role of, yes, you have your moments. It's okay to swear. It's okay to come in and say you had a shit ass day. You know, this game effing sucks. We get it. Those are your regular comments. But it's how that the comments are used in a sentence that dictates whether it's just fun banter or whether it's being aggressive to the point where this is ridiculous. We don't want to hear. Do you know what I mean? So again, there's the 50-50. We run, you know, a good, positive, fun chat. But on the other hand, we allow swearing and people to, you know, talk about different things. At the same time, we're not plus 18 because we don't want to talk about nudity or vulgar or sexual acts. So again, it's just clarity that I want to tell people that we just want to run a good, fun, you know, community just like anybody else, but at the same time, give leeway for people to say what they want to say or feel how they want to feel. But everything's all in moderation. What you eat's in moderation, what you say's in moderation, run in your mouth. I've always been more than open. Every single stream, I've told people, you know what I mean? Fortnite beeping sucks. And you can say that, Bobcat. Like, when Bobcat's playing with me, he'll say it on stream. Fortnite fucking sucks. And that's okay, because that's what he believes. And it's how that it's used, and it makes it okay. You know what I mean? But if you turn around and start, you know, getting toxic, and it's effing dog water, and this guy effing, and you start attacking somebody, then nobody wants to hear that crap. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear that crap. And so that's just me. Like I said, it's a lot easier, and this is a fact, it's a lot easier to grow a toxic channel and let people say whatever they want and let it roam than it is to keep somewhat of a, you know, an enjoyable chat for people to be into and just chat. And like I said, sometimes conversations get sideways and that's how it just goes. But again, it's all in moderation and how things are used. And so I literally tell people we are 50-50 when they ask. Do I go out of my way each stream and just start swearing my head off? No, because that's not why I'm here. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to be competitive and losing my mind. And it's not about that on stream. You know, if I'm walking down the street and some guy bumps into me just for the hell of it, yeah, I'm going to tell him, what the fuck's your problem? You know what I mean? And it's in context. But on stream, I don't want to come into my stream and just hear somebody run in their trucker mouth. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. And that's just my prerogative. We have more than enough crap during our daily lives that we got to take care of. And to come into a stream where that's all I hear, you know, I want to break from that personally. And again, I've been more than open to people, you know. I've been working on severe PTSD for the last 2 years with these specialists, and I'm going to continue for the next 2 or 3 years. And so I don't sit out here trying to be a role model for people or what you should and shouldn't do, etc. I've been there, I've done it all, and it's all about me, myself, moving forward, and how I choose to act on stream. And off stream, it doesn't really matter. Because again, it depends on the situation and the content that we're doing. You guys can have fun, it's YouTube. Like again, Pistol, it's YouTube, so the content's different here. So we allow people on YouTube, which I've been open, to say what you want to say. This is the time for people to just come out and say what they want to say. You know what I mean? Within terms of service. Because these streams, again, are IRL. They're meant to be more personable, more open, and get to know each other. When we're doing events, the whole point of doing events and game nights is to focus on the event and game night. It's not to focus on F-bombs and sexual content. So again, it's how people take the content in the context of what they're doing on each platform. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, people misconstrue or don't know or run their mouth about stuff and they don't know. And that's what causes conflicts very quickly on platforms between people. So again, just addressing last night, there was a small, I wouldn't even call him a streamer. There's a small person that was in there literally saying, well, he's running a family-friendly stream, but he's not when he's off. Well, again, I don't run a family-friendly stream, but I don't run a plus 18. And what I do offline with adults and we're playing and having fun is your typical adult thing. You know what I mean? How was the storm last night? There was tornadoes at touchdown. So, not here, but south of us. But again, if that person used to watch our YouTube, and if they are watching our YouTube, you would know again, Twitch is about events. Twitch is about how we want to run our chat box. Twitch is about being 50-50. And YouTube was purely designed so that we could have the flip side of it. And again, be more personable. And people could really speak out more in this particular chat. It's a different atmosphere. It's different content. And this is what we do. So, what up, Breaks? So I really wanted to convey to people that plus 18 and family friendly, again, people need to, really stop grouping people into that section. Because like I said, as I read it, we don't necessarily avoid profanity at all because people literally say shit, fuck, ass on our stream. And it's okay in chat, like I said, in context. But what we don't do is engage in vulgar or sexual discussions. And that's the plus 18. So that's why I literally tell people that we're a 50-50 stream. What do you rule do? What do you mean? What do you rule do? Our rule is 50-50. That's what I'm explaining. So our stream is, it's kept positive. And we avoid the sexual and super toxic content. But we do allow people leeway with their conversations. And if people say shit, fuck, ass, which are normal words for everyone to say, in the context that it used, is okay. Right? It's all about the context that it's used. Like I said, if you come in and say I had a shitty day, then we totally get it. If you come in and start saying, I'm going to shit on this player, he's absolute effing dog water, F this guy, then you're literally going super toxic. You're going super toxic. So again, it's all in how you use wording on whether it's acceptable or not in most people's chats, right? And people need to know that there's a big difference between context, right? So if you're saying the word ass or shit, then use it in a proper context, you know what I mean? That could be funny or just explains your day, etc. As soon as you go to the toxic side of it, then it becomes different context and then you're going to get bans and times out, right? So every streamer will literally see that. Every streamer will see the difference, right? Had a shitty day or then harassing and calling the player this. And it's totally different context. And people, honestly, you get tired. I get tired of going into chats and having people just complain all day. They just complain all day about, whatever's going on. There's got to be more in your life. You know what I mean? There's got to be more in your life than just complaining about, a random game. And so, that's why we run. And I had a good chat with one or two people. And that's why we're literally running a 50-50. So 2 years ago when we first started, when we came over from Mixer, we were very family friendly. But that was Mixer. And so when you come on Twitch, it's a different entity. Twitch is totally a different entity. And so you need to start opening up content and how people can talk. And, you know, people come in and literally troll and we have fun with it. You know what I mean? So there's trolling, calling somebody a pylon and having fun. And then literally somebody trolling coming in and saying that my stash is separate. Why are you even here? Like, you're just coming in to be a dickhead. So out you go. You know what I mean? There's trolling that's supposed to be funny. And then there's trolling being a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's boundaries. I think it's funny when people troll me. They'll call me a pylon or I did a stupid move. And it's funny because you're trolling my gameplay. I get it. But you're not coming in and literally calling me freaking trash. There's a totally different, right? There's toxic fun and there's toxic bad. There's sides to everything. And so this person, you know, last night literally did not clue in to what he was saying. Didn't clue into what he's saying. And the streamer in which he was saying it on didn't clue in either. Literally. You're allowing this guy a platform to mouth off other streamers and doesn't even know what's going on. And I wasn't about to tolerate it. I sat there long enough and then I addressed it. Right? And here we go with, this is the second topic today. So, when you address things or you have a problem, address them off stream. It's absolutely unprofessional to the max to address things on stream unless it needs to be addressed right then and there. Last night, to address it, it had gone on long enough with my name being thrown in the ring. And who knows why? There was no reason why this particular person just started to randomly talk about me. It was off the cusp. It was totally weird. And it was a little disturbing, frankly, because the person doesn't know who I am. They've been in here more than enough times to know what our content is on Twitch and what it is on YouTube and etc. And so, you know, to go on somebody else's platform and use that, absolutely unprofessional, and that's probably why that streamer's not going anywhere. But what surprised me last night was the streamer in which let that person use their platform to say something like that. And so we're going to take the high road like we always take the high road. And so I addressed it with that person off the stream. The other one I'm probably never going to address it with because there's really no point. And then we move on. So that right there was 30 seconds of their prime time on what they get on me. But I can tell people, if you're a streamer, not a streamer, you're a watcher, you're a viewer, listen, if you smack talk enough people, whether it's live or behind a keyboard or anything, that's going to play catch up. It's going to play catch up. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. It's like the club, and I'm going to use the club as an example because I spent 12 years in the club. And here's a dose of reality, and this might be coming down the pipe on our YouTube, Dose of Realities. I literally would be fighting 20 times a night, 30 times a night. Full tilt. It's at the club. And eventually what happens is it catches up. It catches up. Even though it's my job, it catches up. And so there's times where there's weapons pulled out or crazy things that are done all because you did your job the week before and that person's peed off. And so when it comes to streaming, it can be the same thing. You're here, you're having fun. If it's your job and you piss somebody off, you don't know what they're capable of. You don't know what groups they're with. You don't know how many problems they can cause you, etc. And so I have had, oh, it was a big nightclub, August. It was a big nightclub. I'm learning very quickly that you can put your energy into, trying to beat these people at their game. You can, try and ban them over and over again. They'll just keep coming back. You can change your game nights. They'll still get around it. So at some point, you have to accept what goes on. You have to understand why these people are doing what they're doing, and you need to adjust. And so my mental health, when it comes to streaming, has still remained really good due to the fact that we move on quickly when something comes up. We address it and move on. 2, I don't spend all day talking about situations that have happened or groups and what they're doing. I don't go out of my way. 3, to overthink why people are cheating or doing what they're doing to get giveaways or their livelihood, etc., etc. If you literally sit there all day and overthink or overanalyze why people do what they do, you'll absolutely drive yourself nuts. And it's a huge life lesson. Huge life lesson. Do I care what people think about me? Maybe a little, but that's about it. That's about it. At the end of the day, you either like what we do, you like me as a person, you like the community, you love the people around you. I have a passion for streaming. There's different reasons why I stream or what we do. Nothing that we do is to gain. I don't do giveaways to gain viewers. I do giveaways because that's what I do. I've given my whole life in service, whether it's to friends, whether it's to my job, or whether it's doing giveaways on the stream. And so, again, I think people misconstrue that not every person that does giveaways is doing it for views. And so what I say by service is literally every job I did to the best of my ability plus 50%. And I used to serve people on all different levels, whether it's in the nightclub, whether it's working for the school board, whatever it is. If friends called and said, hey man, I'm moving, come move me, I'll be right there. Because I like to be a part of something that's serving others or for something for a greater good. And people don't understand that. And so just because people have an Xbox and a TV doesn't mean their parents have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money at all. And people need to understand that. But the channel with what people donate allows us to spread out things to help other people or get something that they want or that kid can't afford it. Or maybe the parent that month is living check to check. But we can give 1,000 V-Bucks so that kid can or that person can get something that they want. We don't know people's situations. But the giveaways are all about, it's for viewers, right? Because if I was going to do that, then I'd be like Nick A30. Like there's so many content creators that don't do giveaways that make it. You know what I'm saying? I would add that it'd be well looked upon that you take the high road, more respect can be earned. It's important to take the trash out of the back door. Yeah. So exactly. So as Pistol said, again, we always address problems quickly, say what we need to say, and then we move on. We don't, I don't care, right? So it's just all about, again, whether it's life, whether it's streaming, whether it's anything else, to continue the conversations day after day after day down the road, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Bomber, were you a Boy Scout? Yes. And to go above and beyond that, Chags, My father literally made me, and I got the highest award that you can get being a Chief Scout up here. So, yes. And so, here's the funny part, is we used to go on, I used to go on like 1,000-kilometer canoe trips with state troopers and stuff like that from the States, so. But they're always help me out when I can and support what I do. So exactly, Bobcat. But again, it's all about, again, Bobcat knows, and all the staff knows where all the money goes. It goes into stream, it goes for paying everything, events, giveaways, whatever we do, every single penny. This is a fact. This is a fact, and all the staff knows. Not one penny in the 2 years that we've been streaming has gone into this pocket. Not one penny. Not one. I can literally show my taxes. My taxes literally say that you run a negative cap. Literally. So if anybody is literally an accountant or knows anything about taxes, streamers for the first 3, 4, 5 years run a negative net earnings. If you guys don't know what negative net earnings is, you literally spend more than you make. And there's reasons why streamers do that. There's literally reasons why streamers run a negative net during the year while they're streaming. So not just for taxes, it's also growth purposes. There's 10 reasons behind why people run negative nets. And so most streamers get on and just go, I'm going to hit the stream button. I'm going to get as many subs and as many bits as I can. I'm going to pummel it in my pocket. I'm not going to put any taxes aside for it. And at the end of the year, I made money and I went out and bought that pair of shoes. You're a dumbass. You don't know anything about business. You don't know why you run negative nets. You don't know anything about growth. Nothing. And so again, I try and press the streamers that every week, we're doing different, we will cover different topics. And I will cover, the tax side and the business side of streaming. But that's not... I literally heard in a stream last night too. They were talking about ads and how that is smart business. Do you think running an ad every 30 seconds or running 5 ads or 6 ads at once that makes you an extra 2 pennies on the 5 people watching you for the month is good for your channel? No. Not at all. You stay with the old ways. You stay with one ad when they're not subbed, when they come into the channel, and then they can watch your channel. And then every half an hour it runs the ad because you're not subbed. If you are a growing channel, a small streamer like us, you're absolutely nuts to think that the extra $2 a month that you make off of ads, running 7 ads at once, is going to help grow your channel. You're a moron. That is not business savvy. It is not. You run 7 ads on your channel when you have 500 people watching you. Because you're literally making $20 just sitting there running ads for a whole, 1 minute. Because there's 500 people. You're making more in one ad drop than people can make in a month. And so, I still don't understand a lot of streamers to this day. They're not business savvy, and they really don't know what they're doing. Jesus, I took finance in college. You know what I mean? I took accounting in college. They wanted me to work for TD Waterhouse for stocks and bonds. Like, I know when it comes to money. I am not stupid. I'm very educated. And there's a reason why any streamer that is smart business-wise runs a negative net every year. And people just don't understand. They don't understand when it comes tax time, what it does for you. Stupid. Streamers, I bet you, I'm going to throw this out there. I bet you there's 90 to 95% of streamers out there that have no idea what you can write off business-wise. They don't even have a business formed. I own Giver90 as a business. I own Giver90.com. Everything that we do, we own. It's a business. If you're going to stream and you're going to make money, you have to treat it as a business. It's a passion. It's fun. It's something you like doing. You have to treat it as a business as well. There's business side. If you're going to sell merch, ta-da, I got a whole shelf of it. You know what I mean? Whatever you're intending to do, you have to do it business-wise. You know what I mean? These people literally talk about knowing, different things to do with streaming. But, I literally heard on streams last night, they're like, what could help grow your stream? Make sure that you have a great connection. Make sure that your camera's clear. You're kidding me? That's going to help you grow a stream? Every single streamer can literally grab a camera and a PC and turn it on. What content do you have other than playing squads every day, all day, with the same people and the same friends? You know what I'm saying? Again, there's 50 different streaming things on YouTube that I'm going to go over. You know what I mean? And so we pride ourselves, especially the last 8-9 months, on making the huge transition to content creation. I'm not a pro player. I used to be a semi-pro in my heyday, in my 20s, and I was good at what I did playing Halo. I was good at Halo 3 and Reach. I won tournaments, I had won money, I had earnings. But then I got old, and 2 jobs and family got in the way. And so now you have to face facts at some point. I'm old. I can't keep up with people anymore. I don't have the time or put in the time to pretend that I can get good at a game to the point where I can say that, I'm at a status of pro. So it's about content creation. Content creation. No, Chags, I'm sorry. Chags, man, I'm sorry that you got to go through that, man. It's never easy, bro. It's never easy. Never easy. Chags, I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I think, like I said, it comes down to content creation. It comes down to each platform, what you want to, convey to people, and how the communities you think or want to roll. And like I said, on Twitch, it's all about events. It's all about having fun. I don't want the toxic crap coming through, the sexual content. I just want to have fun. People yip yap back and forth, and just have a great time. That's our Twitch our Twitch content. YouTube, we're not here to run events, and we're not here to have this super good time and everybody try and get that win or do the giveaways. Our YouTube content is what it is. It's about personalized, upfront and honest content when it comes to streaming, the goods and the bads, things that we've researched and learned. I learn every day. I learn absolutely something new every single day. And so when I learn new things, I'm more than upfront to share different things that we learn. I'm not afraid that somebody's going to take what we say to them on YouTube and go and incorporate it, and then, I've just lost them for life. That's not what it's about, right? It's about just being open and honest, and sharing things that I've learned. And sometimes people need to hear that side of it. But I'm not going to sit here on Twitch and do IRLs and kill my stream. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, we've chosen that our fun events and our daily events or our yearly events will be done and played on Twitch in a certain way and have fun doing it. And we do 50-50 content. We've also made it so that YouTube is a totally separate content with separate topics and separate things that we deal with. And this is where we chose to do our IRLs. If we're known on Twitch for doing our daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly events and we play, why would I stop doing that and just go to IRLs and kill the stream? We're known for certain things on Twitch, and that's what I'm comfortable with. And so when we come to YouTube, we're going to be known on YouTube for doing specific content when it comes to that. We like posting our funny, crazy videos. We like doing our YouTube giveaways, which we have another one tomorrow. And we like to do, streamer information, research, and more personable IRLs. And that's, again, if any streamer knew what they were doing, they would literally sit down and go, this is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing here. And so when I get to TikTok eventually, even though we have 3,000 followers, we haven't sat down to go, this is what our content is going to be on TikTok. Hover's naturally just gaming. You know what I mean? Instagram is more personal life. People just go click, selfie, boom, Instagram. Do you know what I'm saying? Each platform has different things, that you should be concentrating on. And so gaming and TikTok don't really go together. You know what I mean? TikTok's all about memes and having fun and different sayings and laughing and crazy content. Nobody really cares when you post a 10-second clip. You know what I mean? We've just been building the channel until we get to what we want to post. And again, people don't understand that. Each platform has different things to post and successful things to post to maximize your content or followers. And so again, gaming on YouTube, and you guys and girls all know this, my nose and allergies are going nuts, man. But gaming on YouTube is not a big thing. Why do you watch YouTube? For clips. You watch funny clips that people are saying, what they're doing, how-to videos, etc., etc. It's not called YouTube gaming. It's not Twitch. So why would I come to YouTube and game when I have a Twitch? I have a whole different platform that's designed for gaming. It's designed for gaming and streaming. 99% of that platform is watching people game. 1%'s watching them sit in a hot tub. So why would I do gaming content on YouTube when I already do that on Twitch? All of our gaming content, all of our events, everything's done on that platform, and it's for a reason. So on YouTube, why would I sit here and game all day? Because I'll gain 1 or 2 people? That's not helping us. And you have to have, a huge amount. You've got to have 4,000 hours watched and 1,000 people, 1,000 followers, and this, again, you're feeling right? Am I feeling okay? I'm still sick, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying that if people really sat down and did their research and were smart, they would be thinking different content, different platforms, and different ways of doing things. And so literally, we grow our Twitch because of what we do, how we do it, when we do it, etc. It's our events, it's our gaming platform, it's what we do, our dailies, weeklies, monthlies, and yearly. And that won't change. That's what we do. And that's what we're known for, and that's what we're going to continue to do, is grow, make better content, and have a great channel. And separately, YouTube, again, I'm not going to go to a different platform that's been designed differently than Twitch, before Twitch was even around, for videos. You know what I'm saying? So, again, if people literally looked at that. So look at people, look at I Show Speed. Do people literally post clips all day of him gaming? No. The guy's known for being a screaming moron, losing his mind and saying things he shouldn't say. They don't care about gameplay. They care about the content. The content. And so again, our content on YouTube is based on different topics, whether it's funny random moments, whether it's Bomber's Adventures, you can see where I'm going once I start posting more, or Q&As, more personal. It's all about lifestyle on YouTube, or, you know, different likes that we want to do, rather than gaming. I already have a platform for gaming, and I want a platform for other things that we like to do. And again, you can't, to do the same content on every single platform, it's not really going to help you grow. Like, it really won't. It really won't. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the big streamers, they don't care about their gaming content when they post to YouTube. They care about the funny moments, you know, the Tim versus Doc moments. Nobody cares about the gameplay. They're really there for the funny moments when you post things on his YouTube. Again, so it's all in how you look at things and your perspective. So again, we were posting things in order to get the YouTube off the ground. And then you have to change your directive or change on how you look things and start to do the content that you've always wanted to do. So as we grow our YouTube channel, we're switching to the content that we've always wanted to do, which is I like showing people scares or stuff like that happens on the channel. Funny moments, which is posted. I love doing Q&A IRLs to really sit down and talk to people more personally. Our Fortnite gameplay is just a positive. You know what I mean? And so Bomber's Adventures, I'm going to be posting a lot more. So it's about content that I enjoy, that I want to do, that's totally different from gaming, so that you people get to know me better or see different sides, or. Every person has 10 different sides to themselves. It's not one person goes through life just walking straight with the exact same thoughts and personality. You know what I mean? I have a bomber for when I work at the bar. I have a bomber for when I'm home and need to be a parent. There's a bomber for when I'm working at my job. There's a bomber for when I'm streaming. People, again, need to understand there's a psychology to it. Every person has 10 different sides to them in the situation that you're in. And so I departmentalize things. Like I said, Twitch is gaming content, yearly, daily content, what we want to do over there. YouTube is this particular content. Hover and TikTok's going to be this content eventually. And so you have to departmentalize everything that you do. And so again, I know what I want to do on Twitch content. I know what I'm switching over to and doing on my YouTube content. And so I took out 2 playlists and added in our Q&A. And so I leave all the VODs, everything's saved. There's nothing to hide, and you know what I mean? And exactly on Twitch. So I chose on Twitch, again, to leave my VODs because there's nothing that I do against Toss. There's no BS that's ever slung at anybody to worry about people watching the VODs. If anything, I get an extra 30, 40 views on the VOD afterwards, and you're just adding to the channel. And I've chose that because, again, I'm open and honest, and this is who I am. So if I don't have anything to hide, why do I need to delete VODs on Twitch? And most people literally either play copyrighted music or they're saying stupid stuff they shouldn't say, and they delete their VODs because people will go back and find what they've done wrong, right? So if you think that you're doing something wrong on your channel to delete your VODs, why are you doing it? It's not good content. And I literally just posted a video of that on YouTube. So there was a conversation had between some really big streamers. The fact of, is Twitch Toss preventing streamers from doing content that they want to do? And so, for the big streamers up top, they were saying yes. And I'm thinking, if you're saying that terms of service, which is extremely broad on Twitch, it allows people to really push past content that they should be making on a public platform like that. If you're saying that that's preventing you from doing stuff that you want to do, that's well beyond the realm of what you should be streaming. There's sites for that. You know what I'm saying? There's OnlyFans, there's specific sites you can go to watch different things, and that's not content to be thrown on Twitch. There's terms of service and rules for a reason in different areas for different reasons. And if you think that you're going to push that far past Toss just to make content, then you better make your own site and have people pay for that, because that's crazy. That shouldn't be on a public platform at all. You can list your channel as plus 18, but you can't enforce it. And so, again, I went and decided that I would ask 4 streamers that have 100 to 300 concurrent viewers since they're partnered, and I follow them anyways, you know? And I literally asked them the question: does terms of service on Twitch hinder any content making or things that you want to do in the future? They all had the exact same. Nope, 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 and nope. And their feeling was the exact same sentiment. If you have to go outside of TOS, which is a huge circle, TOS isn't that small, it's this big. It's like giant Earth. If you have to go outside of TOS to make content, that's pretty crazy. Then you're on the wrong site. You're flat out on the wrong site. You know what I'm saying? That's just at the end of the day. If you want to say something racist, what are you doing? What are you doing streaming? You don't belong here. If the sexual acts or what you're saying is so far beyond TOS, well, there's websites for that, or go to OnlyFans and pay for it. You know what I mean? There's lines that have to be drawn in everything that you do, right? And if you choose to go past them, then you suffer the consequences. It's not the platform is very broad on what it says and content that you can make. YouTube's terms of service are a lot stricter than Twitch. And I don't know if people realize that, but YouTube is a hell of a lot stricter than Twitch. And they think that they can just walk over to YouTube and do whatever they want. Oh, hell no. You can't even have reaction streams. You know how you go to Twitch and they're like, oh, I'm just going to do a reaction stream to these things. You can't even do that because it's not your content. You're not, it even says there, reactions. You're not allowed to do reaction streams. So again, like, if people did their research, you know, and asked people, include in and read, you know. So, again, this is why I do these streams, because I'm knowledgeable. I read, I research, I ask other people's opinions, I ask their experiences, what's happened to them, what they want to see. Like, I'm constantly learning. So it's not me basing what I'm saying off of my opinion, because I'm not giving people my opinion of what I think of terms of service at Twitch or YouTube. I'm taking their opinions, I'm taking what's outlined, I'm taking what I'm reading and researching, prior experiences. I'm taking a whole group of things and generalizing, telling people that, you know, if you have to go outside of those boundaries of TOS, then you know where you're at. You should know where you're at. If your sexual content is going outside of TOS rules, then there's sites for that. There's sites. And we all know that as adults. There's sites for that. Go to those sites. You shouldn't be making that content on Twitch or YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Fall Guys tonight? I'm ready for it too. But I'm going to have to find another streamer or two to see if we can add into it. You know what I mean? So, I'll take a look at that too. Mrs. Jeep's off for the week. And Pineapple's internet's out. So, we're... I'll see who else is going to be on. Maybe I'll see Joby Fam or Tesla or... You know what I mean? Yeah, August. It's all about adults. You know what I mean? So, these things are extremely simple to explain and talk about. But people seem to make it so far-fetched. Or just don't... They're ignorant to learning new things or researching, right? And so... Again, I pride myself. I feel like a freaking sponge. The last 6 months, I've literally been sponging in everything that I could possibly learn about everything that I need to. I'm self-taught on a lot of this stuff, or experiences or research. Like, I spend hours and hours just filling my mind with just reading, doing, you know what I mean? I know one. Oh, wait, never mind. You do, Pistol? Huh, pray tell. Pray tell, Pistol. Who are you talking about? So, I just feel that everyone will form their own opinions on topics that we talk about. So, again, our YouTube content is about topics, covering things, experience, research, reading things, definitions, etc. Like I showed everybody. And then you as a person can form your own opinion from what we talk about. So again, what we talk about is not my opinion. It's either facts, research, looking things up, equipment, what we've learned, etc., etc., etc. You take from what you will from that and either research it, do the work, go, okay, this could work for my stream, create an idea from what we say, etc. So again, it's not about opinions, expressed for everything. I just feel that there's other content like that I want to get into with the Q&A on asking people's opinions and what they think, directions, rules, etc., right? So, how do you feel starting choice way right or way, wait. How do you feeling start choice way right or wrong? You need to kind of clarify what you're asking because I'm trying to put that together. You'd have to say exactly what you're asking me, and then I can answer it. But my main thing today was addressing family friendly and plus 18, which I think we did, absolutely. We addressed that. So we're exactly 50-50. Again, to go over, reiterate. Some of the language and conversations are fine in which people partake in. But we don't want the toxicness or the sexual content. And so we're 50-50 right down the line as far as things go. If I choose to have fun with my friends and do adult time offline, that's my choice. And if you don't like that, don't play with me. You know what I mean? As far as open and honest, we have these YouTube streams that we do weekly that are exactly that and address different topics. And the content that we chose to do on this particular platform. But again, streamers, whether it's streaming content or just mouthing off in general in real life, think about what you're doing. If you start something, you should finish it. If you're going to mount some kind of discussion or debate, you should literally know what you're talking about. If you're going to let people mouth off on a stream with somebody you don't know and they don't even know you, there's repercussions, or people are just going to go, see ya, we're out, and I don't care to, associate with those people. And so, me as a person now, I've changed a lot on how I do. Instead of reacting right away, I'll, take it in a little bit, and then, how I react from there will be justified by, how severe I think that situation deserves, the severity of it. So people are going to talk about me all day. I'm just going to ban you and see you later. I don't care, right? It's not, I don't care what these people think, whether I'm on stream, off stream. This is who I am. On Twitch, that's who I am. And the discussions and how we run it, that's what we like. And I have fun doing. When I come over to YouTube, this is what I do. This is what we enjoy. This is the content that we like. And this is what I want to do. So again, you get what you get from me. I'm extremely open and honest. I am who I am on Twitch. I am who I am on YouTube. And in my personal life. I'm a dad. I'm a father. I'm a worker. I serve a lot of people. I'm a diehard friend. I'm a ride or die guy. I've been there. I've done it all. And again, I chose to be open about my severe PTSD. When you have 35 years of severe violence through your life, I chose that it was time to change how I live, my behavior, who I am, et cetera, right? There's no hiding that, and every person has their personal problems, right? So again, I don't come on here and tell people about my life. It's nobody's business what I do or my kids do or Mrs. Bomber does or where we go, or it's nobody's business but mine, right? But if I choose to be open and tell people, as far as like mental awareness goes, I'm right on that. I see people weekly to, like I said, help me with the severe PTSD. So I don't take mental illnesses lightly or anything at all with that, right? So, but at the same time, I don't feel that people should use those as an excuse to say messed up things. You know what I mean? Everybody should be held accountable for what they say and what they do. And I've been more than held accountable over the years for what I say and what I do, and that's what I believe in. So I feel that if you're going to say things towards somebody, whether it's stream, real life, etc., then obviously you mean it, or there's a reason why. And so don't back away once you say it, right? So there's no point backstepping. Once you've committed to something, there's no point backstepping. You might as well keep going forward, whether it's good or bad. And whatever happens, happens, right? And people need to realize that. So again, the stream, it's good with these IRLs because I really enjoy where these topics go, right? We started with family friendly plus 18 definitions and letting people know we're 50-50, that we allow conversations to a point, and then we hit a draw, right? So if you say shit ass, whatever, that's perfectly fine. But if you start in with the sexual content, we don't agree with that on Twitch, right? Then we went into, just addressing what people say and do, into, everyday life, into addressing what we do on Twitch, what we do on YouTube and other platforms, and why we do it, right? And so I try and give people insights. Like I said, it's very easy. We do what we do on Twitch. That's our gaming platform. Our chat boxes are designed to have a lot of fun and give people leeway to say different things, but at the same time, we have cutoffs. YouTube is purely my IRL, more life experiences, more personable, and getting into, honest and open discussions, and the chat box can roll wherever it rolls. So again, there's content on each platform designed for that platform. And so I'm not going to leave a gaming platform to come to YouTube that's not a gaming platform and play games. That's not what I want to do. That's not the content that I want to cover on YouTube. And it's pointless. Why would I go from 40 concurrent viewers over to YouTube and have 5 while I'm playing? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. So again, it's all about research, doing what you want to do, thinking things over, et cetera, right? So each week we kind of I start out with one topic, but we end up covering 2 or 3. And then sometimes conversations just kind of, go from there once people kind of engage and reiterate into stuff. But yeah, I'm still sick. I'm still under the weather. But I'm still making content, still doing our giveaways, still having fun. Like tonight we're going to do Fall Guys, which is on Twitch. And I'm going to keep doing our weekly streams on YouTube to cover, more things or just personal topics or whatever we feel like engaging in that particular day. So I literally, we'll do an hour or two of streaming and on YouTube, and then we call it a day, right? Like it's all, again, it's designed, 18 plus above or include context. So for me, like I said, we run right down the middle. Right down the middle. There's family-friendly things that we like to keep in our chat box. Like I said, as far as good vibes, how we act, and the parameters in which we set our chat. But at the same time, we like to give people leeway to say different things that they want to, and there's going to be curse words put in there. So we're family friendly, as in I don't want toxic sexual content. But on the other hand, I want people to come in and say that they had a shit ass day. And that's okay. Again, it's all about context and how people use it, right? And so even on YouTube, there's no reason for us need to do plus 18 streams when we're just talking open and honest. It's not about, having sexual contact or harassment or. You're not breaking toss, you know what I mean? So I just feel that there's a happy medium and a balance to everything that people do. And if you keep that happy medium and balance, or what you decide to do on each platform, then that's it. I've never been a person to hide in the background and let people say and do whatever they want and run over other people and bullies and whatever else. I'm that guy that's upfront, honest. I don't got nothing to hide because it doesn't matter. Everybody has their crappy days. Everybody says and does things they shouldn't do, or say things that they're thinking and they shouldn't say, or they react to things or blow things out of proportion, or. You know what I'm saying? Every single person makes mistakes on a daily basis. And so when somebody that makes 50 mistakes a day starts running their mouth for somebody that makes, that plays a game off a stream with adults and decides to let go, it's pointless. You know what I mean? So, making pancakes. Oh, I love pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in a while. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not lying. Pancakes would be so good right now. Yeah, exactly. So August hit it on the bat, right? It's all about, I know that we have different age people in our stream. And so some adults are going to say things, off the cusp. And we roll with it. If they go too far, we just delete the message, right? At the same time, we know that we have younger people in the stream, and we feel that there has to be some, level of respect in the fact that there shouldn't be conversations that a 14-year-old should be listening to. You know what I mean? And that's just the bottom line. It's finding a happy medium. We're a 50-50 stream, so people can say things, have good conversations. They can still say shit, but they know that the content's not going to be toxic or sexual or crazy in nature. And so it's all about, I just want a fun atmosphere, even if it's for myself. I just want a fun atmosphere that I come into and we can light it up. Whether it's a pie in the face, whether I just fell off a building at Tilton Towers and go, shit, I suck at this game. It's just fun. I don't want toxic crap all day around me. And so again, that's my choice as a streamer, that I've decided that I just don't want a toxic chat that whines all day, and doesn't care what we're doing or about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about, it comes down to what personal preferences are. But to literally say that I'm a family-friendly streamer and I follow these goody-goody rules, we never have. People literally ask, are you family-friendly? And I tell them we're 50-50. We like to keep it somewhat clean, but we don't want toxic sexual content. And that's pretty self-explanatory. That's not what I want. That's not what I want to talk about. And that's not what I want to hear. I don't give a crap about somebody else's sexual life. I don't care. And I don't want to read it in my chat. You know what I mean? Again, if people want to do that, go in a private message or hit a site. You know what I mean? That's not what I want. I don't want that. But again, at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and be all goody-goody in chat and, not have us say sometimes what we feel or what we want to say. Like I said, if I fall off a building and go, shit, that's not family-friendly. So again, we've just created barriers and parameters on what we want to create on Twitch. And we run it right down the middle. Again, have fun, great environment, light it up. But we allow conversations to go a little sideways and people to say sometimes what they think or feel. And that's okay. That's a great design. And if people enjoy that particular stream design, then welcome in, right? If people want a super toxic chat and don't care and they just sit there and they're not moderated, well, you got XQC or Action Man or you got all these different kinds of chats. They don't care. They just let her roam. And maybe that's the best stream for you. If you want a super duper family friendly, well, then go hit up Nick A, where you can't say a single word, right? And so we literally have got our parameters, and we're a 50-50 stream that runs down the middle. But I just choose, and part of my language again, I just choose not to be an asshole. My goal streaming is for me to come in and have fun and create the fun atmosphere and the content creation. I don't want to come in and just yap gums about stuff that you guys don't want to hear. You don't want to hear me whining and complaining, or that's what kind of content is that? You go, oh, I agree, this game sucks. And you're going to talk about that for 3 hours, or are you going to move on to something else, right? Like I just feel personally that I'm there to make content, and I'm there to have fun doing it. That's what this is about. Streaming is about creating fun content, and especially if you're on a business side of it. It's not about complaining all day, being toxic, and putting everybody down. That's not what I choose to do. That's not what I'm here for, right? I'm here because I enjoy streaming. I have a passion for it. It is a business. We do have goals. We have a lot of content creation to do. We love giving back to people because that's who I am. And again, I served a lot of people in my lifetime, and that's what I do. That's why I'm here, and that's why mentally, there's a lot of things and a lot of people I talk to and grow in knowledge and everything else. I talked to a couple of partnered streamers, and they opened up my eyes to even more things that I would never have thought of when it comes to Twitch and reasons in which they do things, say things, mental sides of things, thick skin, etc. So again, the bigger that you grow, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 2,000, streams are going to change, content's going to change, how you react to things are going to change because you're growing. You're growing as a person, you're growing as a community, you're growing as a stream, you're growing everywhere. And so that's why you see our content on Twitch is changing on a weekly basis. Our Mondays changed that I was going to announce tonight. So we're no longer doing streamer appreciation, and we're focusing more on content for that particular night with fun giveaway wheels, the coin flips. It's actually called viewer night now, so you guys are going to get to pick. I'll give you 3 or 4 options in a poll, and you guys are going to have your own viewer night for Mondays. Tourney Tuesdays are great. Everybody loves marbles on Wednesdays. Thursdays is Fall Guys. Again, Fridays are up in the air for us to decide. Saturdays, admins versus viewers. And Sunday, we're going to be announcing, as well as Monday, we've changed. And so Sunday is going to be a second marbles night. And so for me, it's all about having different content, switching it up, trying fun different things, doing things that people enjoy. At the same time, I'm not going to run 6 nights a fortnight. That's not content creation, playing squads 7 nights a week with the same people and the stream just sitting there. Saying that you're going to do a giveaway when you hit 30 viewers, or saying you're going to do a giveaway, and people got to wait 5 hours to come back and do it. That's not content creation. That's just you turning on your stream and playing the game. And again, you sit there and you wonder why you're not growing. There's 100 different aspects to look at on why you're not growing. And so we put in the time, we put in the effort, we put in the research, we talk together, we do brainstorming, we like to switch it up, we like to have fun. And again, Mondays and Sundays are now switching. So we now have 1 night of Fall Guys, 2 nights of marbles, and 4 nights of Fortnite. So we're now playing 3 games a week, rotating seven nights, and doing things that people enjoy, and I enjoy. I enjoy watching marbles. I enjoy doing the giveaways. And so if we add in a second night of that, why not? Because I get sick of Fortnite too, right? And as a content creator, there's only so much content that you can create with one game. And again, this is another topic down the road that I'll cover. If you're a one-hit wonder and you're only playing one game, it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up. People are going to get bored. If I just sat there and did the same giveaway every day, people will get bored. Our Christmas giveaways are phenomenal. Our balloon giveaway, our Irish giveaway that we did. You know what I mean? Like all of our events that start in October are crazy event giveaways that a lot of people haven't even seen. It's not a wheel. You know what I mean? It's like it goes from literally a stocking. If you win from the stocking, so you've got to win on the wheel. Then you've got to win on the stocking in order to get to the Christmas board that we have, which is changing this year, right? So it's like if people knew what we did on some of these bigger events, we take it to like this level. We don't sit down here and spin a wheel and go, "Yay, you won." We take it to whole new levels with these big events. You know what I mean? And if people missed my Valentine's Day, I had 100 balloons hanging from the ceiling. 100 balloons hanging. So it was 30 days straight of 3 balloons each day that people would pick. I would pop and see if you won. It's content. It's a giveaway, but it's different and it's fun. And people enjoy it. You know what I mean? Most streamers literally just go, type in !win. Okay, you won. If you're going to have a giveaway, at least make it exciting. Put some music on. Do a wheel. Do some spin. They can actually see it. You know? Yay! Like, do something to pump it up a bit. You know what I mean? So we added in 1,000 V-Buck cards and 2,800 V-Buck cards and Xbox cards, or we'll do 2 wheels, right? Okay, if you win from this wheel, you go to the 1,000 V-Buck wheel, or you go to the 0 to 500 V-Buck wheel, or we'll do a coin flip. I literally have a coin flip that we use. Like, it's, if you're creating content, create the content. If you're doing the same crap all day, every day, and you're expecting that the follow for a follow, or, you know, I'll support you, you support me, or the networking, it only gets you so far. Because you can network and get those people in, and they literally see your content and they're gone. It doesn't matter. I see people with 5 to 10, 20,000 followers that have 12 people watching, and 2 of them are their friends and the rest are bots. You know what I mean? Or you could have a stream with 3,000 followers and have 40 people in there having fun and watching or engaging, right? At some point, you have to turn your networking all day and who you know. That's not going to help you, because those people are literally doing the same thing that you're doing. So I literally had it so that I decided, and I put things in a group, and I'll cover this later on. Literally, I said, this is what we're going to do here. We're going to change our nights. We're going to change our staff. We're going to revamp what we're doing. And I did these steps. Then I said, we're going to network. We're going to put money into this for this so long. We're going to meet a bunch of new people. Then it's going to stop. And our network stopped. So now I just go in. I don't spend the time that I used to. I say hi. I'll donate some to streams that I really like. But now it's our content has come to the forefront. This is a new thing. So we concentrate on our weeklies, our monthlies, our yearlies. It's all about content, making new stuff, switching to different platforms. I gave everyone the tree example. You got to start feeding the branches, you know what I mean, to bring into the tree when it comes to streaming. And again, I'll go over that. But there's so many different things to streaming that we've learned in just the growth in the last 6 months. Followers mean nothing. You have to have the viewers, and viewers aren't going to stay unless you have the content. They're only going to watch you play with the same people for so long. And there's so many streams that I've just walked away from because I'm literally like, I don't want to see the exact same 4 people playing all day, every day for 3 hours, you promising something on a giveaway that you're never going to do anyways. So why am I here? What are you doing that I can't see in 100 different other channels? Nothing, right? And so I've walked away from a ton of channels because it's not networking. It's a waste of my time. It's not reciprocated back to us. They don't come to our stream. And so if I only have so much time during the day, I'm not going to waste it on random people that you're never going to get that back, right? And you have to realize that too, is as a streamer, what you put in, you're never going to get back from other streamers. Whether they like to admit it or not, it's just one big competitive pool of who can get in front of each other, who's running better numbers, and I don't care. My thing now is I've done everything I've wanted to do the last 8 months up until now, and now our focus is on content creation, and that's what we're doing for this summer. I have my focuses, I have my goals. I've already met all my goals for this year. I met them back in June. So now that I've met all my goals on all my platforms that I wanted to meet, we're moving forward. So I'm also going to be applying for another creator code, which I'll be, I've already started the process for that. And again, with different platforms, we're moving forward. As you can see on YouTube, we're moving forward with building it up to our 1,000 subs. I wanted to double it. We were at 120. We're now at 421. So we've quadrupled our output. We're doing topics that I wanted to do, which are IRL streams with streaming and posting different things that I wanted to do that I thought would be fun YouTube content rather than just gameplay. And so, again, each one. And I've always wanted to move a lot of giveaways onto our Twitter and do it live that day. And same with our YouTube giveaways I wanted to do on stream. So I wanted to push out our giveaways for more and more people. So less spending on networking and more spending into Giver 90 and our growth and into the community that supports me. And it only seems right for the money that comes in to be put in places that are going to help you grow. If I constantly sit there and give to every streamer everything I make, what are they doing for us? Nothing. I'm not showing appreciation for people that are here every day. I'm not doing giveaways or looking for growth in different places or buying things for the stream or anything for us. And so once I did everything I needed to do, it's content time, and we've made the switch, and the money has been cut back from these sections and put more into where we want to put them. Our Twitter giveaways, our YouTube giveaways to focus on our videos, our content on YouTube. Our giveaways are bigger, badder, and funner on Twitch. And again, we're gonna keep coming up with new ways to give stuff away. And again, it's all about perspective, which way you wanna go, and just be smart on what you're doing, right? And again, there's different topics that you can get into every day, all day. But that's a different thing, right? We've already been like 2 hours on YouTube, and we'll kind of start to wrap it up. So why don't we do a quick recap and what's coming up for people? So if we recap, we went over family friendly plus 18. We read both definitions. And we wanted people to know that that's exactly what we are, 50-50 down the middle. So we like to keep the chat fun, positive, and hype, and a great atmosphere. But at the same time, if you say shit, F, or ass, I mean it happens, right? With no sexual content. So we keep it 50-50. We talked about personal things for sure, as far as, streamers, how you look at things, directions you want to go, etc., etc. Perspectives of age groups and how they say things and how they come across. It's all about, again, respect, looking at things different ways, maybe talk before, think before you let loose, and if you start something, follow through with it. I mean, so many things to streaming have to do with real life, right? So if you go back, you can literally check that what we do is for a purpose. Where things go and what I say is open and honest, and that's what we do. Again, we tell people that literally we take the high road. I'll address things. Whatever comes from it, and then we move on. So I mean, that's how I direct it. As far as streams go, you know what I mean? But that's how we are. But what we have coming out, obviously, I'm going to announce tonight. So Monday now is Viewers Night. Sunday is now Marbles Night, which I've changed in the profile. So we have double Marbles Night and double giveaway. And Monday is now off of Streamer Appreciation and on to Viewer Night, where they get to pick from the poll. So it's pretty crazy. And again, all of our nights are posted I'm going to be making the switches and putting them into Discord, and there's lots more coming forward, right? So there's new emotes. There's going to be add-ons to the channel, which I'll announce as we come on, that are going to be pretty fun and engageable. We always have new channel points and, again, emotes that are coming through the channel. I was looking some up last night again. Again, we like to keep it fresh, fun, things for you guys and girls to use. And again, you guys will hear the announcements tonight of everything that we've added or changed on Twitch. And I hope you guys and girls kind of enjoy the openness, the honestness, the honestness, and things you should just know, or different perspectives, or look at things just a different way. Form your own opinion on topics that we talk about, or ask questions about things about streaming. It could be products that maybe I'll look up and study. It could be just what other people are doing or shouldn't be doing, or like I said, it really comes down to just looking things in a different perspective, and you guys putting your own spin on it, whether it's real life, just backing away from things that, maybe you shouldn't be going too crazy about, or maybe you need to step up and say something instead of sitting in the background, right? So take what you can from these streams. I like to be open and honest. Again, I have a ton of fun with these. And like I said, as far as addressing things, we've addressed anything that's been a problem, or, anything that we might think is, a little offside, and then we move on. It's the last, I choose to not beat what they would say a dead horse, and take a topic and smash it into a ground, or, if we have a wrongdoing with somebody or whatever, like I said, we address it in a message. I say, good luck, have a great day. Obviously, this isn't the stream for you, and away we go. So I wanted to address, why people do what they do there for 10 minutes, and maybe they'll look at it too and go, yeah, maybe that wasn't right what I did, and that shouldn't be said, or at the same time, it's about clarity. It's about us taking a stance from our standpoint as well, and making sure that we don't get mowed over, and there's no misconstruing or misconceptions of who we are and what we do. I make everything crystal clear, and that way everybody knows this is who you get. You get me, you get the Giver 90 crew, you get all the staff members that are themselves, and we're never going to change. This is who we are, and we don't have nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. And if we choose not to involve our personal lives, or we choose to play with adults after stream, or that everybody has the same choices, right? To literally come out and say that somebody off stream isn't the same that they're on stream. That's absolutely a ridiculous fight to pick, because every single person has a day that they want to blow steam, or there's conversations between adults, and you get brought into it, and who cares? It's such a petty thing to say about another person that we're not going to. Again, we're not going to get into any of that. We've said what we wanted to say very politely, and move on, and we'll do what we do, they'll do what they do, and we've addressed everything. So I will post our next topic for YouTube, what we're going to do. If you guys have any suggestions or want to know stuff, feel free to message me, let me know. But we'll come up with the next YouTube topic, and hopefully we'll end up covering 3 or 4 more at the same time. But again, I hope the goal is for you guys to form your own opinion, or learn something, or take something and put your own twist on it. And, whether it helps you streaming, if you don't stream, it just, makes your viewership better, makes, something in your IRL life that you can look at differently and go, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I should be thinking another way, right? And again, it's all about, you forming your opinion, putting your twist on things, looking at things just a different way, and growing and moving forward. So I enjoy doing these streams. I'm going to continue doing them. I want to let you know, obviously, we have a Twitter giveaway that's drawn tomorrow, and we have a YouTube giveaway for our new latest video, which is content we're going to get into, with me literally posting videos of asking opinions of other streamers on different topics that are covered on Twitch. With us starting to edit now our videos and making longer videos to replace some of the older content that we really didn't want to do. And so you're going to be updated with new content, new things to watch, and of course our YouTube giveaways towards those particular videos are going to be done on every single Twitch stream that we have now. So again, look up for new videos. I hope you guys enjoy the IRLs that we have on YouTube, to be open, honest, up front, kind of that uncensored bomber. And definitely everybody, thank you for supporting us on Twitch. Again, to reiterate, we are a 50-50 streamer. We love to have fun, great experience, light it up with all of our events and playing game time. But we do have lines that we draw in order to keep it in check, right? So I wanted to reiterate that today, let everybody know exactly, what the parameters are. And I hope to see you guys and girls later on tonight in our Twitch. We are doing Fall Guys Customs 1,000 V-Buck giveaways. So it should be a ton of fun. I'm going to message a streamer too, see what they're up to, and we can join forces for you guys. So I will see you all tonight. I hope you got something from the stream today, and we'll post the next topic and, of course, the next giveaways and update on Twitch tonight for all you boys and girls on what we're doing for our next events. I will see